I, we talk, we relate, ask questions. Yes. So sometimes people join online and mothers, we mothers, our program change like overnight. Yes. So, but at the same time, let's just make it interactive. We are learning from each other. Yeah. So today we are going to be talking about embracing change, turning fear into fuel. As mothers, we wake up early in the morning and we have the plan before going to bed. Yeah. So, but by the time you go to bed and coming back, you'll be like, the whole story just changed all overnight, and you'll be like, oh my goodness, will I be able to even progress? Will I be able one of the Mindful Mom members put something online yesterday and was like, oh, do you have a bad day today? Mind you, tomorrow is going to be worse. And I was like, what do you mean? At least try to encourage us. So why do you put this on your status? That's where it's going to be worse. Why can't we just be positive? And that's one thing about mothers. You know, at, I've learned one thing, and that really helped me. And that thing is I have to just stay positive.
Yeah, but sometimes it's a really complicated or hard to be at the moment. At that moment, say, okay, it's gonna change. You're gonna have go fast. You're gonna pass, but sometimes.
Yes, it's because initially, when everything, maybe when I wake up, I have a lot of plans. I'm waking up, the whole living room is upside down. I just cleaned before going to bed, but the children woke up before me, and everything is just upside down. We're like, oh my goodness, what is this? Where will I start from? I have the meeting to attend. I have this to do. And I start like doing it, and I will end up cleaning and cleaning. All the things I planned doing will just rule out for that day.
So do you recommend to the mommies to in the nighttime just to relax and say tomorrow I'm gonna start the day as long as going. I'm not gonna think now to for tomorrow. At least, of course, you have something. But I'm not gonna think like what I'm gonna cook for tomorrow because I don't know. For me, for example, I have to cook every single day different meals, and I say like, what am I going to do tomorrow? Do you think that's to be thinking already about it?
Yes, for me, what I do is I always make sure I have something in my refrigerator that when the children wake up, maybe I don't feel like cooking for that day, they have something to fall back on. I always have bread in the house. I will have bread and spread. At times they love bread and egg. Yes.
You have the essential things.
Yes, I have the essential things. So I will not need. So if I wake up and I don't feel like cooking, they won't go hungry. There's cereal that they can fall back at for breakfast. Then for lunch, like last week that the whole house was busy. Miss Charles, please, can you please mute? Thank you. Thank you. So, they have something they can fall back at because whenever they are home, that there is holiday, oh my goodness, it's always a very short day for me. And they wake up early. My children wake up early by 6.
Exactly. Monday to Friday, you are struggling waking them up. But in the weekends, they just wake up.
Yes, they wake up early. And once they wake up, they're coming straight to my room. Mommy, I'm hungry. So I can easily like, okay, go and brush your teeth. They can brush their teeth, go and brush your teeth and take cereal. Because I sleep late at night at times, especially during their holidays, because I want to do my things when they go to bed.
Exactly. So
yes.
That means you recommend that do not overthink.
Don't overthink it. It's a step at a time.
Exactly.
It's a step at a time. We shouldn't overthink it because in the course of you overthinking it, you're stressing your mind.
Yeah, it's a time to rest. I can rest because I'm thinking about tomorrow. and tomorrow it doesn't happen yet. That's what you know. Wow. That is it's not
Uh,
only me.
no, no, sincerely. And that's the joy of motherhood. That's the joy of motherhood. Since the time I've started taking things easy on myself, I realized that 24 hours is enough to be a mother. I'm telling you, 24 hours is enough for you. But we just have to like take it easy, take a deep breath, and see the positive things out of it.
I think that before that, the things to be to think positive and to do something positive for yourself.
So we just have to like take the positive aspect out of it. Don't look at it from the, oh, these children have come again. See that they are blessings.
Mhm.
To an extent that when I get to my living room and everywhere is just upside down, I go to, because I get disorganized once I see a place that is disorganized. So what I do is I go to my kitchen and I will just go and sing worship song. Oh God, I thank you for giving me these children. Thank you for making this house to look like this. You know, so in the course of that, it helped me to calm down.
Well, yeah. It's like somebody told me, a messy house with kids, that means is happiness
Yep.
for your kids. Yeah.
Yep.
But sometimes it's hard to relate to it. I just clean up. I know you're happy, but I have to clean up. Okay?
Yeah, I engage them.
Mm.
Once I started engaging them, when they help me rearrange, because I don't use the word scattered, when they help me rearrange the house and I get there, I see that, oh, they've started their work. Okay, thank you. Professional cleaners, can you please come? Let's start cleaning. You pick this, pick this. So with that, they enjoy it. They'll be, Mommy, I want to help. Mommy, I want to help. Okay, let's do it together. So they clean. Though they may not clean as
Of course, like
you want, but they still clean.
at least it's fun.
Yes, they still clean, and that will help you, and it will help you not to start yelling, not to start like, because in the course of you yelling, you start feeling agitated, you start, your pressure is high, and the whole day is disorganized because you, once you are upset, all the plans you have, you won't even be able to take any step. That's another thing. So it's one of those things that as mothers we really need to, and it will even help us to have a productive day.
Yeah. Oh my God. So many things that we manage.
A productive day. Do you have any other thing you want to share?
Sorry?
You have something else you want to share?
Uh, no, maybe later I'm gonna
Yeah.
take
So, like as we have in our workbook here, oh, sorry, participants online, I'm so sorry, I forgot to send the workbook. I will send it as an email to us soon. Maybe after the section, I will send it to us. So, in the workbook, we have that understanding change. You know, change is an unaffordable part of life. Sometimes it's exciting, like we said earlier on. Other times it can feel so overwhelming. You know, recognizing that fear often accompanies change. Like what we just said earlier on. Oh, my children, and I have meetings to attend. Oh, I have a business plan to submit, or I have a proposal to write. Is that fear will grip our heart, and it restricts our change. It restricts change most times. We don't want to take that bold step. For us to take the bold step, we now be like, oh my goodness, how will I even be able to figure out this? Do you know that motherhood at times give us this excuse that, see, my children, let me just face these children. I don't think I can do anything for now. Yes. And people will come, oh, there is a business idea you can do as you staying at home that you can actually do. Be like, no, I don't have time. By the time I pick these children from school, by the time I come back home, by the time I do this, that fear is there. That fear is there. But you want to say something?
Honestly, at the time I feel tired already just to think.
It's true. It's true. Thinking is work.
Mhm.
Thinking is work on its own. So, and I have seen that all we just need to do is what? Take it easy, relax, Once you relax, it will help us. And you will see that that fear, you can actually convert it to fuel because we are blessed. I realize God created women specially. Her multitasking skill, oh my goodness. It's until when I got married, that was when I appreciated being a woman. Yes, we have this special multitasking skill. I wrote an article sometimes ago for the impact of women in an organization. A team that does not have women, because the multitasking skill, the way we tackle our problem solving skill is unique compared to men.
Yeah, yeah, because it's funny. Uh, Sorry, because let's say my husband, he have a problem. He focused only on that problem.
Mhm.
He takes it. He resolved very well. But if he have two things at the time, it's like, no, wait a moment. I'm doing this.
Yes.
And mommy says, okay, what do you want? Okay, I'm here with
Mhm.
you.
You are doing the second thing. You are doing the
Spend time.
yes,
Yeah.
and that's why it is important that we see beyond just feeling isolated, depressed, down. We are not happy because, yes, you've been someone that is up and doing before you started having children. Children now come, be like, oh my God, I will have to ask my husband to give me money for this. I can't do this because of these children. No, you can still do it. All we just need to do is take that fear, take it off. We need to take that fear off. That multitasking skill, we need to convert it. We really need to convert it. And when we recognize that there is fear, when we recognize that there is fear, then we are ready for change.
I think that sometimes we don't recognize that,
Mm-hmm.
and we are just waiting for somebody to recognize for me. And that's where I'm like going down and to the press because they don't recognize, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
just waiting for that.
Mm-hmm. 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 Well, I think it's valid. We women, we have this, how will I put it? We want other people to validate us.
Yeah, right. It's not supposed to be like
It
that.
doesn't supposed to be like that, but that is women for you. Until you recognize that, come, this is my life. I have to make impact. I have to turn things around. I have to stand up. I have to do something. I have to maybe assist my husband. I don't want to be a liability. I don't want to be a burden because everything, the whole responsibility, especially for we women that we are in developed country, it's not easy that it's only the man that is carrying all the responsibility. Because when it gets to a stage in the cost of paying bills, oh my God, the rate at which the man will even treat you,
Okay.
the nagging,
They're not gonna say, "Oh, you are a mommy." Thank you.
no, no, no. Because by the time, and you'll be like, oh, I'm the one taking care of the children, I'm cleaning the house, I'm doing this. And the husband will be like, what are you doing? You've been at home since morning.
Exactly.
Doing what? What are you doing?
I think that all the mommies pass for this section. That sometimes the father, well, the husband, they say like, "You're at home the whole day and look how is the house."
Yes. And
They
you
are
did not
expecting
sleep.
something like neat,
Mm-hmm.
clear, neat, and perfect. But
Mm-hmm.
no.
Mm-hmm. Because you're not sleeping, you did not rest, you're not doing it, you are doing a lot of things to you, but the man coming from outside will be like, you did not go anywhere. So directly or indirectly, you are not, so far you are not bringing in money, you're not doing anything.
Exactly. Oh, that's hard.
Yes. So we have to move out of this. You want to say something?
If I may comment, I want to go back to the validation. You know, men in general, we we don't say things, we act it. we know how much you guys want, and that's the truth. We know how much you guys, I mean, as ladies, as women, as wives, as mothers, we know how much you guys want. But we may not say it. Doesn't mean that you are not good. Even if you don't validate you by saying, "Oh, you're doing a good job." See, if you travel one day, we feel it.
Yes.
So that should know you should know that we value you.
Yeah, I agree with that. But I think when I say that, I'm thinking that they don't appreciate the things that we do is when they came home and they say, "What did you do?" That's the point. It's like I'm not waiting for saying, "Oh, thank you."
It's the stress.
Exactly.
It's
No.
the stress that is coming home with.
Exactly. So when they say, "What did you do? Why the kids are like that? Or why this is not in the place?" or things like that, and they say, "What did you do the whole day?" That's the time when I say like, "What you talking about? You don't know how was my day."
I understand. Like I do that too. I'm guilty. I'm telling you, see, we men, that's how we're wired. Because we say we want to go provide, right? We run around and one person talk to us at work, everybody, bash us, everything like that. You take all the old problems already, you put it on you, right? So you come home, no matter how it is, humans, you have to release that tension.
Yeah.
So the release of the tension, the closest person we can release it to is our wives.
Same like a,
Is our wives.
exactly.
So
That's
that's the reason why when we come home like that, we expect loving wife, beautiful somebody. So if you don't get it, we explode quick because of all that is we are bringing home.
so what should we do at that time when I'm full,
You're
you're
full.
full?
Okay.
What can we do to just uh,
That is
Yeah.
where we now have to come to a consensus where, okay, you know what? As a man, in this regard, once that is happening, either I take a step out and just go somewhere or be in a place, just or take a little nap, whichever one. That we relieve those tension a little bit. Go somewhere, maybe take some time out. Then after a while, you as men, I try to understand the basis of what our wives are going through, especially because of the program that she's running. That how do you help? Especially now, because when I see my kid, now I don't pressure her anymore to clean. I pressure the children. Why? Because I said, you can't turn my wife to your slave. You're 7 years, you're 8, you're 9 years. My wife has done that for you for 9 years now. Now you should be able to reciprocate and help. So now I'm not turning my attention on the children for them to understand that they need to help. When they come back from school, they need to help her. Do you understand?
Yes,
So
you
that will
get
now
the
give
point.
you a little bit of rest.
Yes, you get a point. It's like in the family, like the house. All the people who lives in the house have the
Responsibility. Yes.
But once you don't put it in, people don't want to do it.
But the hardest thing for me is, as a mom, I say like, I'm thinking to make you happy, to make them happy, but I'm unhappy.
Yes.
So
that is the wrong thing.
that's the point. That's the hardest thing to say. Like for me as a mom, I say like, how can I stop a little bit to think about my family and to concentrate in myself? It's hard for me to separate the things. I don't know how.
Yes. So now, one of the things that helped me, I will always use myself as an example, is that number one, I must be happy for myself. I find my happiness, like for myself. I tell myself I have to be happy. This is me, this is myself. My family needs me. I talk to myself, my family needs me. I have to look beautiful. I have to be happy. I am a happy mother. Not that there are no challenges, but in the face of those challenges, I still see the happiness in it. I focus on the positive aspect of it. Let's say, for example, I apply for jobs and the job is not forthcoming. You get the normal love letter. Unfortunately, I will believe the best is yet to come. Yes, that's how I calm myself down. And in the course of me waiting for the best, what are the things I can do while waiting for the best? Is it that I need to do some certifications? Is it that I need to review my resume? Is it that I need to talk to one or two people, attend career fairs and co? I will not go back and sit down and start like, oh my God, oh, I've applied. At times I was speaking with a recruiter some times ago when I was really in need of a job. And the recruiter was like, how many applications have you submitted? And I was like, do I need to record how many applications I've submitted? So I didn't know. I didn't even put my mind to it because I don't want to start thinking of, because and anytime I go on LinkedIn, people will be like, this is my 500 numbers of application apps. And I was like, really? Where do I have that time to start recording? Because that alone will give you pressure. You are stressing your mind in the course of doing that. So you have to find that happiness. Seeing those children, whenever they will still come and give you a hug. Mommy, I love you. Mommy, I'm sorry. I messed up this place, right? I'm so sorry, mommy. Okay, I will clean. Or can you clean it for me? And with their small hand, they are picking it up. Mommy, huggy. And they will come and hug you. You smile and let that stress, let it melt away. You see those, their hugs, their smile. Oh my goodness. All those things
That's
are,
medicine for everything.
that's it.
Yes.
So with that, it gives me the mind that my children appreciate me. My children want me around. There was a day, I woke up and I was so stressed. That was maybe 2, 3 years ago. I was feeling so stressed. And I was like, see, I'm going to just take my bag and go on 2 weeks break. I'll go on 2 weeks break. I don't even know where that word come from. My mouth was just opened it and they said, mommy, no, you're not going anywhere. Do you believe for some weeks, if I open the door, that I just want to take the trash out, if they are upstairs, they will run down. Mommy, where are you going?
Yes. That's true.
Oh, where are you going? And from there, I was like, what have I just done? Is that a threat? It was my word threat, Maybe it was threatening to them. And I started like seeing the positive aspect. That's the best thing we can do to yourself. That's the best therapy we can do to ourselves. So in the course of that, when we are happy, because when you are not happy, even your face, you will look so old.
And that door, like my kids always ask me, "Are you happy, mom? What happened? Are you
Yeah,
okay?"
they know.
Yes, that's totally true.
They know. They know whenever you are not happy.
Mhm.
So at times, the way I relate with them, when I needed a job that at least I need to like support my husband and co, and I was like, I need to get a job. Oh, I was like, okay, mommy, you will get a job. Let's pray about it. And that's one of the things. What we train them with matters too. Any issue in the house, maybe someone is sick, even before going to the clinic, we join hands together and pray together. There was a day I was so sad, like very sad. I was down in my spirit. Someone insulted me that day, and it's pained me to the marrow. I went to school to pick my daughter up, my little daughter. I pick her up, and the norm whenever they come home from school, they pray, "Thank you, Lord, for bringing me home." So after the prayer, maybe she noticed I wasn't feeling too happy. She now came to me. She was like, "Mom, I want to pray with you." I was like, "Pray with me?" Because she just clocked 5 today. I think she was 4 then. And I was like, pray with me. What do you what do you like? My mindset was like, pray. A 4-year-old. I wasn't expecting her to say that. I was like, what's your prayer point? Because I was like, does she even really understand what she was saying? And she was like, yes, I want Jesus to pray for you. I was like, really? That was I stretched my hands and joined hands with her, and she prayed. She prayed a little way, but by the time I opened my eyes, she was already playing. The person praying for me was already playing. But that few moments, because I needed someone to talk to at that time, but I don't even have anybody around me that I could talk to. She was the only one with me in the house. So she joining her hands with me to say a word of prayer melted that anger away. I'm telling you, by the time she finished praying, my heart was like, oh my God, because that action helped me.
To make you feel you are not alone.
That's
To have
it.
a support.
That's it.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things. We shouldn't see them that they are too little. They are not saying what we are doing. They appreciate what we are doing. They really appreciate it. They love what we are doing. Few weeks ago, my first son celebrated his birthday and he was like, Mom, I want homemade lunch to school on my birthday. I want you to pack homemade lunch. And I was like, homemade lunch? I didn't see anything special in homemade lunch. You have food in school. Why do I have to give you homemade lunch? But, him requesting for that, I was like, really? So homemade lunch is special. So all those things always give me joy, positivity that come. You are not doing all this alone. You are adding value. And with that, it helps my creative mindset. It helps me to think more. It encourages me to do more. It encourages me to engage them. At times when we are talking, you would think you are gisting with an elderly person because they are free to like open their mind. When I just got a job, I was like, how do you people feel? Are you enjoying that mommy now go to work in the evening? Or you want mommy to stop the work? And it was like, no, mommy, you just continue. We love it. Yes. So with that, it's going to help. I hope I answered your question. Yes. So there are some practical tools which we've said earlier on, like breathing exercise, taking a deep breath. It helps. We should not react immediately. Immediately the pressure is coming. We reacting to it will turn the whole thing like to hellfire. So we taking a deep breath will really help us. Then daily affirmation. I do a lot of daily affirmations. Words of affirmation, speaking positively. We need to learn how to speak positively into our lives. Oh, my children are a blessing to me. They are a source of joy. They are not a burden. Because one thing I've seen is when we see children as a burden, there is no way we can be happy. When we enter the house and the whole house is well arranged by our children, it will be frustrating. But when you see it from the angle that, oh, thank you, Lord, for making this house to look this beautiful. Because they made it look beautiful. So with that, it will calm us down. And waking up in the morning, using your word of affirmation, I am not a burden to my family. I'm giving him my best. Even at times when our husband try to come with their own men character, we shouldn't, it's not easy. It's not easy, but we just have to close our mind to that and speak life to ourselves that I am a woman of impact. I'm living for a purpose. I'm making an impact in this generation. And with that, you will not even see the insultive words that man just said to you. You will see the glory that is inside of you, the future that is ahead of you with that. It's not easy.
No, no, not easy. Like sometimes when I talk with my husband, say when you tell me those things, it's like you put me down, you break my heart. And sometimes it's like, don't take personal. It's just that moment. It's like, but it's hard to don't take personal.
You
Even though I
know,
know that is the moment, is the problem, is the stress. But wow.
Yeah. And even at times we expect more pampering, sorry, for them to like apologize. They looking sober and they are not even like, what did I just said? They'll be like, what did I just
Like,
said?
it's not my fault.
Uh-huh.
It's your fault.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm not saying that's a thing. It's not my fault. It's your fault.
Yes. Yes. But we just have to like when we are using this words of affirmation, we keep going. And that's where our productive mindset comes in. Even though we are inside the house, we have to look for something very simple that we can lay hands on to do to bring in some income.
That's that's something that I'm trying to do now. Is I'm thinking I wanna work. I need to work. I say I want to feel the way how I was before to have kids because if I have my kids, I stop working
Mm.
to be with them. I said now it's time. I feel like if I work, I'm gonna at least I'm gonna how can I say I'm gonna be a little bit the part that I was before.
Yeah, yeah. And just 4 hours, 5 hours. I've done 4 hours job so many times, just 4 hours. Because you going out, seeing other people refresh your mind. So it was just an agreement with me and my husband. Okay, you by this time you come back so I can get a job between this time and this time. So getting that win frame, it will help. When you are out, your husband is in. And when your husband is in, one thing, they appreciate you more.
Because they're gonna leave the things that I'm
Because
leaving.
those children, we show them the pepper that they betray you. So by the time you go and come back, your mind is refreshed. You are bringing at least something little. It may not be much. It may just be something for you to buy food or pay for electric. Either way, it might be something. It might even be maybe less than $1,000 per month. But for you going out and coming back in, is something to you. It's going to help your health, your mindset. You are meeting new people. Then you are happy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like because I'm doing something like more to my family.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. So there are a lot of options. We can talk more maybe after this section. There are lots of options you can do. There are a lot of things you can even do in the house. If you know crafts, I'm into sewing. I make outfits. Yes, I make outfits, family outfits. I do family outfits for people. So even when I was not going out to work, I was working inside the house. I do family outfits for
Yeah,
people.
because
I consult.
let's say like the problem that I have is like my husband. He said you don't have to work. I want you to be with the kids here. So he said he's like there is no way that you going outside to work.
Yes, if it
So
doesn't,
it's like a I'm saying like I need to do something
yeah, for
for
yourself.
me.
Mm-hmm. Yes, there's some. Yeah, you wanted to say something?
uh, the women feel, I mean, men that want to be the provider, we always want their wife to help with the kids. And to be frank with you, you're not wasting your time. I'm telling you this.
Staying with the kids, of course, is not wasting time because you are doing things that many moms wants to do it because you are with your kids.
You're building lives.
Yeah, a generation.
You're building. See it this way. Whatever you're doing now, and now I'm very sure, whatever you're doing with the kids, it doesn't matter if your husband wants you to work or not, or whatever you're doing for your kids, You will not see it now.
Mm-hmm.
When they grow up, say 5 years from now, 10 years from now, and they look back, then you will be so proud that wow, I thank God I took this time to help them.
Mm-hmm.
I
I was
thank God I took
available.
this time to make sure that you, if you live it this way, you working, your husband is working, you put them in daycare. Yes, out of all the money you're spending, you're giving to daycare, right? Daycare will not take care of them the way you're taking care of them.
That's right.
They will not give them the same kind of food you're giving to them. They will not tell them the same lesson that you are putting in them. They will not give it to them.
Especially the more.
And the law. Say you want somebody to stay with them, and you're paying the person as a caretaker, right? And the person is a caregiver, and the person is taking care of them. The love that you're supposed to pass across, the person is trying to pass across whatever she knows, whatever is in our mental, she's giving to them. So at the end of the day, what are you getting at? At the end of the day, they'll be like, oh, they don't care. Mommy doesn't care.
Yeah, you're right.
You understand? So, but when it comes to that of the work, like she said, you can look for something you can do per side. Some people love cooking. Some of your friends work, right? You can cook for them. Tell them, listen, I'll make you a dish. You pay me some money for it. To buy the materials and then a little bit of money to you do the dish at home. You send it to them. They come pick it up.
No, I can send it away.
No, they can come pick it up.
Yeah, they can come to
That's
pick
what
it
I'm
up or
saying.
send it.
No, you can send it Uber.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, this
Yeah,
place,
it's
everything
fine.
makes it easy.
And there are applications that you can register on. Chef, SHEF. If you love cooking or baking, all you just need to do is you need a food handling license, and
It's cheap.
it's cheap. I saw one for
$20.
$9.
Look, 20, the
Its
highest there is
maximum is
$20
$25. That's the maximum, $25.
for food handling.
Yeah, for the food handling license, you can do food handling license. After doing that, you upload it on the application and you list the time you are even available. Yes, it's not compulsory. You say you want to be available from Monday to Friday. You can, and you can put it there that anyone that needs the food on Wednesday must book by Sunday. Yes. Yeah. So, and you can put it there so that when you cook in bulk, you know it's going to pay you more. You can say, if you want, your order is Wednesday, everyone paying Sunday. So you can have like 10 orders that you are going to deliver on Wednesday. So it helps you keep focused that Wednesday you are delivering this. Mm-hmm.
There's a family that I know. They're in Roosevelt. The family in Roosevelt. They started like that.
Yeah.
I'm talking to you right now. The wife still works. Now, even
The husband, the children, they
the
are all doing the
children,
cooking.
Wow.
before the day I went there, the first son is grown, it's big. He was the one helping them fry the chicken.
Nice.
That's because that's little things. You know, if when you start small, don't put your mind. He doesn't want it to go out. Fine, make something out of the house.
Mm-hmm.
You have people that are there, and your friends that are working that don't have time to cook.
Yeah.
They have to go to the restaurant to buy food every minute. Okay, don't worry, I'll make your own homemade food.
Yeah. And it will
Talk
be
to
healthy.
you talk to your
You
friend.
pack it, so they will just pack it in their refrigerator. Whenever they're going to
So what they
work,
pick
they
it up
just
and
pick
eat.
it up, put it in the lunch bag, and go. Yeah.
There are many things you can do even when at home. So
Even
many
fresh
things.
juice. There are some
Yes.
people, that's what they focus on. Fresh juice, smoothie. Yes. So you
So
just
many.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, they have different recipes. And you get a bottle. You can go on Uline. I use Uline a lot. They have a lot of packaging product. What's it called? All these packaging bottles with the seal. It comes with a seal. So you are going to do it like they're getting it from the supermarket. Yeah. So you can get a label. You can use your printer at home. Just do something simple to design your label, a sticker, Like what I did, I bought a sticker. There is this sticker, it's like this, but it's sticker sheets. I bought it on Amazon, and I bought a cutter. I will design and cut it and put it on the product from my house. Yes, and people will place order.
Because already you have a brand already.
Yes, a brand, and they will sell. You can even start from your child's school. Just few people, talk to them. I do homemade food. You have your list of recipes. List it out. Oh, lasagna, mac and cheese, blah, blah, blah. List your recipes out. This, you can say lasagna is only on Monday. This is on Tuesday. That's on Wednesday. List it out. They will call you. 2, 3 others, you do it together and you portion it. And always try to encourage feedbacks. So when they send you feedback, you use that feedback to advertise. On social media, TikTok or Instagram, whichever you have, you can go there and like, oh, I just made this home food for this person, and this is the preview. This is the review of the person. So with that, the person will bring another person. My husband's place of work, I make a tray of red rice. Yes, every Thanksgiving, they order a tray of red rice. Yes.
And before it was just free. I just give it to a friend.
For free.
Yeah.
I just made a sample and sent it to them, and they tasted it and they started ordering.
Oh wow! Can you make it for us? Okay.
Wow. Beautiful.
So it's
Okay, thank you, ma.
It's very, very important. But like say, it's like, it's good to come or to have somebody with who to talk with. Just
Yes.
because sometimes we want to do it, but we are afraid, we don't have information, or just afraid.
Mhm.
We need
Yeah.
somebody to say, like, just do it.
Then, one thing I've learned about being a mom, and if you want to take a new step, so many people in your circle may not support you. They'll be like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? I remember when I just started this mindful mom, I have passion because of what I went through at the point I was feeling so isolated, depressed. And I came here to this library during the pandemic, but with that, my little daughter that we come here because she was born during pandemic. So she wasn't used to people. We went for a buffet one time. That was the first time she was going out, and she saw a lot of people. She screamed. She was like, what is this? That was our first time going out. So I was not like, really? So social life is very important. So I started bringing her to the library. So when we come to the children's section, we read some books. I make her to start relating with people. She learns how to say hello. She made a lot of friends here at the library. I met different mothers in the course of that, and we started talking. And they were like, oh, I'm going through this too. I'm going through this too. And I was like, really? So I'm not the only one.
Yeah, it happened with me when I went to the school, because I was new here. My first kid, I went there. I was feeling so frustrated, like up and down, just asking myself if I'm a good mom, if I'm doing good or not. And then I found friends. I said, well, I made friends over there. I said, like, I don't know if this is correct, this is good or not. Just talking. It's like I realized. I said, no, it's not like me. I'm not alone.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And this is what gave back to Mindful Mom, coming together, rubbing minds together. Like every Saturday, we have a virtual hangout every Saturday. Every Saturday, we'll come together, talk about what you're going through. We don't even record that section so that you can open up, talk, whatever that you're going through. And if you have a project you want to work on, I always spend my time because that's part of my areas of expertise. I consult for organizations. So this is my way of giving back to the community. So I sit down with mothers. What do you want to do? I want to start baking. Okay, what are the things you want to start doing to bake? Do this, and this. Mind you, when mothers have passion or they have the zeal, I want to start. Call them tomorrow. That zeal have dropped.
Oh, wow.
Yes, that's where this community comes in. Push. You
That's
can't stop. You have to do it. You can
nice.
do
It's
it.
like that's it. You don't
Yes.
go to sit back. You
Yes.
just
The best is in you.
go
Sit up.
fast.
Stand up. Move. You can do it. That is it. That is the benefit of this organization. So I will still sit down with you on that. We'll map it out. Don't worry, it will work.
Yeah.
It will work. Whatever you feel like, it's going to work. It's going to work. So another practical tools is small intentional action. Please, for those that joined us online, if you have anything to say, you can unmute yourself and talk. If you have anything to discuss with us, you can unmute yourself and talk. Or if you have any question, you can as well put in the chat if you have any question. Thank you. So gratitude journaling too. Looking back, write things you want to gratitude, what you are grateful for. We've been saying this thing, oh, people don't appreciate me, this and this. What are the small wins? What that you wake up today, we should be grateful for it because that means there is hope. There is hope. You can think. Now we are talking about what can I do from home, right? It's because you are alive. So,
wow, that's why you can think.
yes, you are well.
You're not well. If you're in the hospital, nobody, you're thinking of what you want to do.
Yeah. So many people, so many problems. And,
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's one of the things, the importance of gratitude journaling. I have a book on journaling. Write it out. Don't see anything negative. Write the positive things. Even if it's just for you to go to your child's school, pick him or her up, go back home. You should be grateful for that. That you can walk on your own.
Yeah. And you are doing things that some people don't.
Yes, that you can work on your own. Yes, money is not coming to your pocket, fine. That money will come later. But you can work on your own. It's something. Yeah, it's something. For her workbook, I think we've discussed what changes are you currently facing that brings fear or anxiety. I think we talked about that. So, what would you do if fear wasn't holding you back? I want us to discuss that. What are the things you would do if fear is not holding you back?
Sorry, just I need to translate.
Oh, okay.
Because that's a little problem that I have.
So, what are the things we can do if fear is not holding us back? If you're online, you want to join the conversation, you can raise up your hand or unmute. What are the things you would do if fear is not stopping you? What are the steps you will take?
Maybe I will have my own business at the time. Now I'm going to be a professional.
Yeah.
I will do the things that I studied in the college, continue with my career.
Yes.
Anything.
It's possible.
You know you can still learn.
It was a time that I considered to go back to the study the things. Well, there's so many things that I say no, I can't do it, especially the language. So it stopped me a lot at the time when I was single. And now I say I feel like if I go back to study now, it's like I'm gonna be so old at the time that I'm. Yeah, that's what I say. But
That's good.
no, one thing that I say is like, for example, now I have problems. I can remember good things, and I say if I study right now, it's gonna be too hard for me because I have to start it over again and start. It's something like it stopped me. I know it's like.
You see, one thing I've seen is that the best time we can do anything is now. Because if you have the mind, oh, I'm going to do it tomorrow, or if I start now, I'm going to get hold before I finish, start first. By the time you start, before you know it, you are through. And you will not even know that the time, at times when I see my children, celebrating birthdays, and I'll be like, this little boy is just like yesterday. Now he's grown. When my first son celebrated 9 years, I was like, what? 9 years. So it's 9 years already? But if the fear is, oh, when will I start? Oh, age is no more on my side. You will continue to grow old. You can't grow younger. So we just have to take that step and start.
And to to add to that, I have two that I'm going to share with you. One of them is personal me, and then the second is a friend of mine. My friend starts with him. He actually went back to school when he was 40, no, it was 40, no, it's not 40. It was, yeah, it was 40, 45 or so. That's when he went back to school um, to study mechanic. That's for those that are working in the plane.
Oh, okay.
Aeronautical.
So he did mechanic and he finished. They were telling me, who's going to give you a job at this stage? He said, well, keep looking at me. And afterwards, he got a job. He worked there for 8 to 10 years, right? He left, and at 60, 60 something, he got another job. He got at 60, got another job to work with another company. That's where he is now. He's been 10 years old. He's been 10 years in that company now. It's been 10 years. He's 70 years of age. It's not that he's doing anything for anybody. Anybody's like all his kids are grown. They have grandkids already. So but he just wants to just achieve something for himself. And another thing about personal that I can talk to you about personal. When I used to be a marine engineer. I used to work on the ship, right? But when I got to America, I couldn't go back because they had to pay so much money to go back to school. Right? Despite the fact that I can speak English, I can do all those things. Like there will be always something that will want to push you back.
Mm-hmm.
So the pushback was money. Okay, I couldn't afford it. I can't even get to that. I don't want to get to that loan because I don't want trouble. So what I did was okay. I went back to BOSIS, adult education. Okay, which I will encourage you. You can do too. You can learn English there. You can learn a trade there. You can learn how to do nails or whatever, manicure hair. You can learn anything there, and it's not too expensive. So when there's adults, it's in the night, in the evening, when everybody at home, you go there and do your thing. 6 o'clock to say 9 o'clock, and then you come back home. Yeah. So I actually went to school in the night to learn. I'll go in the morning to work. I'll come back in the night and go to school, and I'll learn. And then 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, I'm done. Done, and then you get so. Don't push it to forever. Stand now. Learn little by little, little step here, little step here. Before you know, there are online classes you can also take.
Yeah, that one I was trying. I mean, I want to try, but I need someone to say like this is real, this is not real, because for me, I don't know for other mommies, I'm totally out of the technology.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Easy.
I'm taking it as a project. Okay, I'm sitting down with you on that. We'll do it together.
See, and then
Yeah.
on that easy way, how old is the first one? The first child?
Well, it's almost 6.
6. You'll be surprised how much they know about technology than you. You'll be very surprised how much they know.
How much?
It can help you. Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Even like he never take a phone. When he have a phone, he's like doing the things that nobody teach.
Yeah.
Easily. That's why you sometimes just sit with them and watch them do it for you. They will show you things you never know.
They are showing me now.
That's it.
Yes.
That's how to get used to it.
Come here, go there.
Yes, you can learn a lot. You can learn a lot from them. So after this section, I will soon round up now. I just have two more to do in our workbook. The next one is, what one small action you can take this week to face a fear? One small action you are ready to take this week to face a fear. I really want to hear from our online audience if we want to share or you want to put it in the chat. One small action you can take this week to face a fear. Just one. Give us one action to take. Miss Nadia, Miss Karen, Miss Charlius, Miss Taiwo, Miss Musmala. You want to share one action that can help to face the week without fear? Yes, if you want to share
Do
here.
it fearful.
I'm scared to so many things.
Do it
Do
afraid.
it afraid. That's the only thing. Just okay. I'll just do it even if I'm afraid. That's it.
Even if it's not going to work.
It's like I do almost every day. For me, the worst thing in my life, can I say now, is the drive.
Okay.
And
You do
I
not
have
get.
to drive for my kids and everything. Wow, but every single day that I have to use the car, I say, okay,
Oh,
I
okay.
can do it.
That's it.
Thank you so much,
Yes,
Miss
it's
Karen.
not easy.
I would
Still, it's not
witness or
easy for
start
me,
an online group. Yeah.
but I'm trying every single day and do it and to go a little more far.
Yep.
That
Yep. And little by little you get better.
yeah,
Do it afraid.
it's nothing easy. It's the hardest thing for me, but
Do it afraid.
I'm there.
Do it afraid.
And success starts from the mind. Is a mindset. Fear is mindset. So if we allow our successful mindsets to overrule that fear, like what Miss Karen wrote here, she said, I would witness or start an online group. Starting an online group, that fear will come. Who will join me? Who will appreciate what I'm doing? Especially if you're in a society or community that does not even believe in your vision. Like this mindful mom, people have approached me and be like, oh, don't you have job that you're doing this? Why can't you go and look for a work to do instead of you doing this? You think mothers have time for something like this? Discouraging words will come. And that is where purpose comes in. What is the purpose? Like online group, what is the purpose of this online group? What are the solutions? What are the problems you want to solve? So defining the problem, understanding the problem will help you to keep going. When we started the virtual hangouts, the weekend virtual hangouts, there are so many times I'm the only one online that will join. We did not start this mindful mom actually for online because we wanted mothers to come in person and talk. There was a particular event we planned, 23 mothers actually registered. Yes, 23 mothers registered. We got here, nobody showed up except the speaker. Except the speaker. And that day, people came from corporate, EOC corporate office, Estat. Yes, they came from Nassau County. They came, that was the speaker we had from their mental health department. Nobody showed up. And 23 registered. Immediately I saw that it was already 10:30. Okay. I just told them because they told me from the corporate that, oh, we shouldn't do online, excuse me, because of, mothers is sensitive, blah, 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 that we want them to come in person and discuss. And me, that I know that I'm a mother, at times I can just wake up and I don't even feel like going out. So I put myself in the shoes of those 23 mothers that registered. that that may be that kind of day, I just told the speaker, please, we will have to go online. And that was it. I wasn't an online person. I don't like online. I always love, but I have to just go online because I don't want the event to be cancelled.
Of course.
And I want a situation whereby those that register, they will still be able to get the message across. And that was how we started the online thing.
That's a great idea.
Yes.
Yeah, because sometimes, like, I know people that they will want to enjoy here, but they are a little afraid. Say, like, what they gonna do? They're gonna look at me, or they're gonna see something that
Judging me.
Exactly.
Yes.
Or my how can I say that fear? My fear a little bit was like I don't understand 100% English and I cannot speak express myself 100%. And I don't know if somebody speaking Spanish over there or not. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see it at least.
Yeah.
You used to have somebody. She used to have somebody here who speaks Spanish.
She speaks Spanish. Yeah. But I guess our program changed today. She always come around
She's from,
and
what do you call it?
Harmony Healthcare. Yeah.
Healthcare.
Yeah, she's a representative from Harmony Healthcare because they support this program. So she comes around to represent Harmony Healthcare. They even give us speakers every month.
Yeah, because I can say in the side of the Spanish people,
Yeah.
that's our
Yeah.
fear. Most of the time, it's like I cannot express myself. I cannot understand 100%.
Yeah.
And they say like, no, they're gonna laugh or they're gonna
No.
these people.
No, like this group, we don't discriminate.
No.
There is not only for Hispanic or blacks or white. It's for mothers. So far, you're a mother, you're welcome.
That's why I can't say like, I don't know. I'm gonna try to do it because I know that I need help and I have to look for it.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy you come. Yeah,
I have
I'm
a
happy.
question. I have a question. My question is this: you are here today. What is that thing that you've learned, or you're going to take with you?
First of all, that there is people who can help me.
Good.
Like I said, I know that I am not alone, but if I need to change, I have to look for the changes. Like I gotta go for it.
Good.
And I'm trying to find a way to do the things that I really wanted, and I know that by myself alone I can do it.
Good. Now, another question I have is, if you have if you have opportunity to talk to someone else that have been in your shoe or is in your shoe about this program, what would be your response to them? What would you tell them?
I would invite them right away.
Good.
Say, because I would tell the people that come person to person, it's totally different.
It's different.
Listening.
Yes.
Because when you are here, you can express yourself. It's like
learn new things.
learn. I don't know. If I'm going home today, is like more relaxed.
Good.
Because I
That's it.
speak. I speak up.
That's it.
That's the thing. Sometimes you need just someone who can listen, who can talk.
Yes.
She does this every month, right? So come with your friends. Have a time. See, it doesn't matter if they can speak Spanish, they can speak English. I'm trying to learn Spanish little by little. Maybe you help me. I want to learn so that we can interact. We can talk about problems and share ideas. We will try every way to build ourselves. You hold my hand, I hold your hand, we hold each other's hand, we grow.
Yeah, we build a community.
You don't see, you've been a millionaire, it doesn't matter. So far you're happy, that's all that matters, Cyril. Everybody
was for happy.
That's it.
And
That's what we're looking for.
and that's our slogan here. A happy mother is a happy family
Yes,
and a happy community.
that's right.
Yes, when the mother is happy, the children are happy, the father is happy, the community is happy.
Or at least just you don't gonna be lost.
Yes.
if you have a bad day, you know already you can call someone and say, look, that's what happened today with me. Just listen.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
sometimes if we don't talk, our mind get crazy thinking, overthinking in the same problem.
Always.
And
But it's
stress.
very little and we do a huge.
And do you know this overthinking thing? There was a time I was doing a research. Overthinking leads to stress. Your hair start getting dry. You get so dry. Your face will start looking so awkward, wrinkling up, and people will be like, "Is this a old woman?" And high blood pressure.
More even there
Yeah.
she just still.
Yeah, yes, it's problem.
It's like
Yeah.
the body express yourself when you cannot
Mhm.
talk or
Yes.
express.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm so happy to hear this.
100%.
So finally, my brethren, write a kind message to your future self about being brave. I want us to write that down. A kind message to your future self about being brave. We all need to write this kind message. And if you want to share with me your kind message, I would love to read from us. You can send it to the email. If you don't have my contact, you can send it to the email that I used to share the link with us. And we have a WhatsApp group. If you want to join our WhatsApp group, you're going to enjoy it. We don't really do conversations like that during the week, so don't be afraid of reading a lot of messages. But every weekend, every Saturday, we come together, we discuss. This weekend, we are in episode 3 of what happens when it needs me. Some of us we've have a challenge with maybe our husband broke our trust, or in-laws or family or friends. Now they need our help and it's affecting us. So that is what we are discussing this Saturday. We rub minds together. If you have any projects you're working on, you need someone to rub minds with, please kindly get in touch with me. I will be so glad to sit down with you and discuss more about your projects. These services are free. They are free. I see it as a way of me giving back to my community. So, and I would really appreciate if you are ready to take action. That's what I tell mothers, be ready to take action. So please speak up, come, let's talk about your projects, ideas. You need work from home, idea thing you can do, please get in touch. Let's rub minds together. And again, I have something exciting to share with us. Summer is coming, first week in July, I think July 1st. We are planning STEM programs for children between the ages of 6 to 18. It's going to be STEM, coding for children that are interested in coding, children that are interested in crafts, and the third one, I've forgotten it. Huh? Cooking, baking. No, cooking, baking, and co. Then for mothers, we have program for mothers too. It's going to be a 7 weeks course, and all these things are free. The flyers will be coming out soon, and I'm going to share that with you. And if you love this group, kindly recommend it for your friends, families, mothers around you. Next month, by God's grace, you will we would love to see you again. Thank you for joining us today and have a nice day.